All right, friends, thank you so much for joining us here on ABC24 Plus. I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Birchett with an extended check of your forecast. Hopefully you've been enjoying some of that low humidity that we've seen the last couple of days. It's still been warm, but that drop in that muggy air makes a world of difference. You can almost get that little hint of fall trying to sneak in. Let's get right to the forecast and talk about what you could expect through the weekend. The big weather impact is going to be that it's not quite as hot for the next several days, and that is good. We've already seen the temperature drop a little bit. The humidity is going to stay on the low side through the weekend, and then we have a bigger drop in temperature to look forward to next week. Those high temperatures in the 80s, some of us could struggle to get out of the 70s as we look ahead to next week. We'll get to that forecast in a little bit, but of course, it is the first official Friday night football week. We got to get to that Friday night football forecast. Going to be a warm one tonight, but that low humidity going to make it feel a little crisp and comfortable. Wind's going to be out of the north, 5 to 10 miles an hour. By 6 p.m., we'll check in around 86, 82 at 8 p.m. By 10 o'clock, right around 79 degrees. So all in all, pretty comfortable as we start off the Friday night football season. As we check out your Friday night forecast, temperatures, they'll be in the 60s in many areas overnight tonight. 65 for Dyersburg and in Covington, 66 in Oxford and Forest City, 67 in Tunica. We'll fall to about 70 degrees in Memphis under a mostly clear sky. Great weather for your Saturday morning. If you're one of those folks that wants to get up early, take the coffee out on the patio, do an early morning walk or run, or just get the dog out to the park, Saturday morning is the day to do it. A beautiful start to the day, and most of Saturday looks fantastic. We will stay sunny all day, absolutely no chance of rain. High temperature, right around 90 degrees. Again, humidity stays low, though, and we'll also keep that nice northerly breeze through the day. It's just going to make things feel really comfortable, especially for the middle of August. Tomorrow in East Arkansas, about 89 in Blytheville and Mark Tree, 91 in Forest City, 92 for Mariana and Helena, West Helena. We'll get to around 92 in Hernando as well, 91 for Oxford, 89 your high temperature in Corinth. Looking for high temperatures around 90 in West Tennessee on Saturday. Again, sunshine for everybody with no chance of rain. If you like Saturday's weather, we'll do it again Sunday. A really nice weekend shaping up. We'll be in the low 90s, so it will be hot, but again, humidity being low makes a world of difference this time of year, especially when we will have that nice northerly breeze. So don't let the 90s scare you. It's not going to be the humid air that we're used to. If you want to get some yard work done or get some work on the house done, this weekend would be a great time to do it. We will stay sunny with no chance of rain. Some areas have gotten plenty of rain in the last month with those pop-up storms. Other areas have been very dry. So if you do need to water the yard, this is a good weekend to do it because we do not expect any rain in the forecast. On the water this weekend, as we wind down summer, it looks good if you're headed to the lake. Enid, Pickwick, Sardis, and Greers Ferry in Arkansas all look beautiful. Sunshine, highs in the 80s and low 90s. Everybody's going to enjoy that low humidity this weekend in the Mid-South. If you're trying to get away this weekend, Gulf Shores looks good. Gatlinburg, maybe a couple of thunderstorms over in East Tennessee. New Orleans, for the most part, okay. A couple of spotty storms Saturday. St. Louis looks nice. Look at that drop in temperature. You can see our cold front getting closer. It'll get to St. Louis on Sunday. 87 on Saturday in St. Louis. 79 the high temperature up north on Sunday. Again, rain chances 0 through this weekend and early next week. I did include some spotty rain chances next week, 10 to 20%. So overall, the odds are very low, but there are at least some spotty rain chances next week. If you're one of those folks that hasn't seen much rain and your yard is very dry, you're going to have to keep watering it. Even if we do see a little rain next week, it's not going to be enough to really make a difference. Let's talk about that weather impact here and what we expect. Again, we've already had that first front come through. That dropped our temperature a little bit. Bear in mind, we hit 101 on Tuesday, so this is already a big improvement with the low humidity. But then we have that second cold front. That's going to get to us Sunday night. So Sunday's still a little on the warm side. We talked about the low 90s. But by next week, by Monday, temperatures are going to take a big drop. The humidity is also going to drop too, and that's going to keep us below average next week. Look at all that blue on the map. That is a strong indication that temperatures will be below average next week. And again, the average high is 91. We will be well below that next week. Your 7-day temperature forecast, 92 for Saturday and Sunday. We are going to take that dip though. 85 Monday, 81 degrees is your high temperature on Tuesday, 82 on Wednesday, 83 Thursday, 85 on Friday. So this is going to be a nice stretch of weather. This is not going to be a one-day thing and then back to the heat. All of next week, Monday to Friday, actually looks very nice. High temperatures again in the 80s. More importantly, though, your morning lows. Wednesday morning, maybe even Thursday morning, most of us will wake up to the 50s and 60s. 52 degrees Wednesday morning in Dyersburg, 57 in Oxford, 59 in Clarksdale, 62 in Memphis Wednesday morning. So it is going to be a nice, cool and crisp morning, just in time for those pumpkin spice lattes to come out. If that's your thing, it's going to feel like it next week. I do want to remind you, though, if you're new to Memphis, we like to call this false fall. It's kind of how Mother Nature teases us. If you don't know, Memphis doesn't have 4 seasons. We have about 12. So right now where we are is we've passed I may be melting, but we are getting into fake fall. It's a little teaser that Mother Nature does every year. We get a week of cool weather that feels really nice, but notice the next season up is more summer. Actual fall doesn't start until September 22nd. We have about another month. So all I'm going to say is enjoy the 80s next week, enjoy those lows in the 50s and 60s. But if I was a betting man, I would bet that we would see those temperatures climb again. We'll probably have another round of those 90s before the summer is completely done. A check of your 7-day forecast here. Beautiful this weekend. Sunshine, blue sky, low humidity, but it will be a little warmer. 92 for Saturday and Sunday. Rain chances 0 through the weekend. Next week, 85 Monday, 81 Tuesday. That means most of Tuesday will be in the 70s. We'll see some clouds roll in. 82 Wednesday, 83 on Thursday, and 85 degrees on Friday. So a beautiful stretch of weather. Humidity stays very low. We're going to have a nice northerly breeze next week, and those overnight lows in the 50s and 60s. It's going to be beautiful. Might even need the light jacket for a couple of mornings next week, especially if you're cool-natured. Again, rain chances overall, they're pretty low for the next 7 days. I can't rule out a sprinkle or two at some point in the middle of next week. But as far as any serious rain, impactful rain, the odds of that pretty slim. Remember, for an extended check of your forecast, we stream daily on ABC24 Plus, where you're watching right now. But tell your friends, even if they don't have cable or satellite, you can watch live local news coverage, weather updates, sports coverage, in-depth interviews, all kind of stuff. And again, that's right here on ABC24 Plus. That's our streaming channel. You can find it on Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV. You can also download it on your phone. Just search ABC24. You can watch your stream there. Tell a friend. We do a lot of cool stuff, and we're on 24/7. Want to wish you a great weekend. It's going to be some good weather for it. Hopefully you can get out and enjoy it. I will be right back here Monday morning with some very nice weather for next week. We'll talk about it then. For now, I'm Chief Meteorologist Trevor Birchett. Thank you so much for joining us here on ABC24 Plus. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll see you back here next week.